Welcome to Turtle Burger Podcast. It's me, Brittany. Thank you for joining me. Today is November 25th, 2022. It is the day after Thanksgiving here in the U.S., and I am so excited. It is officially Christmas season. And with that, today starts day one of Sockmas, which is hosted by Nitty Natty. So I really wanted to participate. This is my first full year making socks and getting into socks, and you all know how much I am loving socks. A little burned out, I'll be honest. I've done a lot of them, but I really wanted to do this. So in my last podcast a few days ago, I said this is going to be the last video for November, but I thought since Sockmas is its own really fun event, I would just make videos on that. So today is going to be an introductory. I'm going to go over my pattern, and every Friday for the next 3 weeks, I will just update with what I was able to get done during the week. So first off, the pattern I'm making is called Candy Cane Socks by Amanda Clark of Shutter Monkey Designs. It is really cute. So in planning this, I had to have a project bag. So I was gifted a bunch of project bags recently, and I just love them all. But my Christmas socks will live in this beautiful Christmas bag by the Wayward Tent. It comes with this beautiful Christmas tree progress keeper. The lining has this really adorable Christmas tree fabric. The needles I will be using, I have two ChalGoo 9-inch circulars, US size 1, 2.25 millimeter. So I will be working them in tandem. And for yarn, I am using my own hand-dyed yarn. So I showed this on my podcast last time. I hand-dyed this using Hawaiian punch and food coloring. I did not film this one this time. Well, actually, I started it, but it just turned out to be such a disaster with the yarn itself. Case in point is still yarn barf, but I'm working around it. Currently, I have about 27 grams right here, and then this end it still looks like yarn barf, but it is actually out and not, really tangled up anymore. So I have both ends of the yarn that I will be working from. The yarn I dyed for this is Knit Picks. It was Bare Muse fingering weight yarn. And I really wanted a Christmas red, but it turned out more of an orangey red, but that's okay. So again, the pattern I'm making is candy cane socks, and as it says, it has like little candy canes throughout it. Do what? See red? Yep, I see red. So it has little candy cane patterns throughout it, so I'm really excited about that. They will be the perfect Christmas socks. And hopefully getting through the two cuffs today, that would be fantastic. Those usually work up really quickly, and then I will see you back at the end and we will see what I was able to accomplish. Today is Sunday. I thought I'd show you how far I got because I probably won't get another chance to work on it today. So yeah. So the progress I have on the sock is this, and again, it's called Candy Cane Socks. And there are, in a series of yarn overs, looks like there are candy canes in the sock. So here's a couple, and you can see the top of it, and it kind of curves around like this. It will go all around the leg and the top of the foot. Let me see. My eyes aren't very good, so yeah. So yeah, there's 3 of them right there. You can kind of see the candy canes. I am making some modifications to the pattern. So far, the only modifications I have made are the stitch count. There's only one size included in the sock pattern, which is a 64 stitch. But she is very transparent, that's saying that it is an 8-stitch repeat. So it is easily adjustable to what you want to do. So my stitch count is 56. I did a German twisted cast on, and she also, her ribbing is kind of, I think she called it like a faux cable ribbing, which is with a right twisted knit. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing my standard 2x2 rib because that's what I like. And so far, I am about halfway through, or almost halfway through the first kind of repeat where the candy canes are visible. So that is actually it. That's all. I guess this was kind of anticlimactic. I don't know what else to say about it, but here's my sock. So far, it's been very easy. After the first 8 stitches of each round that there's a pattern on, to know what to do, it's very easily memorizable. So I'm very excited to get those done. So again, this is a 3-week knit along. It will run until, I believe she said, December 16th. I am not a very fast knitter, I think, which is why I wanted to kind of film this, other than just being excited about a sock knit along, because 3 weeks for 2 socks will be a big deal for me. It usually takes me maybe a month and a half to get the actual pair done, you know, somewhere around there. Mainly just because I get distracted by other projects. So yeah, anyway, so it will be fun. So this served as kind of the introductory video and the first weekend video. I will post again on, as for the Sockmas, I will post again on Friday to kind of show my progress, which I believe is December 2nd. I am going to try to have a podcast on Wednesday, November 30th. I know last time I said I wouldn't have another one, but that's because I didn't realize the dates. So I will try to have my regular podcast on Wednesday, November 30th, which will be episode, I think, 29. So that's getting exciting. So that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to leave me a comment down below if you are participating in Sockmas and what pattern you're making. I would love to know. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Bye.